I'm just a drug addict, you know what I mean? I'm just another drug addict. And I started it with a friend of mine who I met in rehab. And the mission was to tell, I love the Howard Stern show. And Arty Lang on the Howard Stern show told the best drug stories.
Oh, I would love to get Artie in that story.
I had Arty on Dopey. We went to his house.
You got to connect me with Arty Lang.
He's totally not connectable. I mean, I could try. I could tell him, but he is not connectable. Like, I message him probably once a month for 10 years, and he writes me back probably every 6 months.
How's he doing?
I don't think he's doing that good, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, life is hard.
Last time I talked to him, he sounded pretty vacant, but I love him. He's a crazy inspiration. So 10 years ago, I got sober, and I needed something to do, and I had met this guy, Chris, in rehab. I had actually made a web series at Katz's called The Last Jewish Waiter, about a waiter who hates waiting tables and he wants to have a talk show. So.
Hey, to my fans, I want you to know something. I love you. That's basically it. I want to say I love you. You guys are the best. Thanks for making me money. I need money so I can live in a house, but that's neither here nor there. So listen, guys, I love you. I want you to know that I want to say this. Fuck the Oscars, fuck the Emmys, fuck all that bullshit. The two greatest geniuses, Howard Stern and Norm Macdonald, wanted me in the trenches right next to them. And that means more than anything else they could achieve in this business. Well, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for saying that. My fans said that, not me. So don't think I'm some cocky bastard. I think without me, Howard would be living in a slightly smaller mansion than 25,000 square feet. All right, guys? I love you. Be well. Be safe. Take care. Brush your hair.
Arty Lang is not doing well, and according to that guy who talks to Arty Lang, what do you say, once every 6 months, he's vacant, not responded. That guy says he does not think Arty Lang is doing well. And if you go to his Cameo, Arty stopped doing Cameo, except for one he did less than a year ago. So on December 27th, he did one. Just one. December 27th, 2024, and then nothing. And everyone's just wondering what happened to Arty. We know the nose is messed up, but like he finished drug court. So he's all done with that. I think he's all done with probation and everything. I think the main question is not even if he's sober, because I think everyone is assuming that he is sober, but where has he been? Because how is he making money? That's the biggest question. How is he making money? He's not doing stand-up. He's not doing podcasts. Even the Cameo thing he's not doing. Like, did he need money? Is that why he popped on and just did one? And just needed that quick little money for something? Because one would assume Arty Lang made a bunch of dough in his career, but he also lost a bunch of dough, especially at the end of his career there with all the drug stuff. But according to that guy, Arty is not doing well. I'm just calling it now. He never got the nose fixed. I don't know why he won't get his nose fixed. The guy from Botch, that doctor, said they'd do it for free. He's not doing stand-up. He's not doing podcasting. He hasn't tweeted in 2 years, since 2020. The last thing he did was that Cameo. And the only reason why I didn't even know about it at the time, because I was locked up. So, but that was December 27th, 2024. I wonder how much he got paid to just do that one, because you can't book a Cameo now. You can join a wait list, but like he just pops on to do one. Now that guy had done a podcast. Well, he had Artie on his podcast, but that was years ago, like 7 years ago, before, you know, the real bad problems with Artie had started. I mean, the last time we saw Artie, he was trying to get this podcast started on some network that they had going with Nick DiPaolo and Florentine, where he was going to have Artie's halfway house, but that just didn't work. I mean, the last real time we saw Artie was the AA show, which was one of the greatest shows ever. mainly because of the train wreck that Arty Lang was. But I will still contend that AA show, Arty Lang and Anthony Cumia, was one of the greatest shows ever created. I still think back to that Artie's birthday episode where Artie came in just completely messed up, nose bleeding, drugged out of his mind. And Anthony got strippers and porn stars in for Artie during the show. And Artie's like, I'm going to the bathroom real quick. And then so Artie leaves to go to the bathroom. He's gone for like 10 minutes. And then Anthony, after talking to the horse for 10 minutes, like, where's Artie? And the people in the thing in the back just said, Artie went back to his hotel. And the look on Kumia's face is the funniest thing ever. It's still hilarious to me. Kumia kind of actually did make out on that deal. Because when they first did the AA show, Artie brought over such viewership that Kumia made a bunch of dough that he never even actually had to end up paying Artie. I mean, the deal, Artie told us how much Kumia was supposed to pay him, was going to pay him $800,000 a year. But since Artie didn't finish and kept missing time, Kumia never had to pay him anywhere near that. So that's the way. So let's just say, Compound Media floated for a while there because of all the people Artie brought in, and Kumia never really even had to pay him. But, I mean, I just don't get it with Artie, what's going on. I mean, if it's a temptation thing, like he can't be around anything or else he thinks he'll start using again or something, I get that, but how is he making money? The last thing I heard from his buddy Dan, and this was years and years ago, was that Artie had signed another book deal. So I had just assumed he had been living off of the money from the advance he would get for the book deal. But that was so long ago, and I haven't heard anything about a book in so long. I don't even know if I'm buying that. I've heard that, he lives in Florida with his mom, but I'm just not getting it. I mean, do you think like he might have messed up his mind or something with all the drugs and stuff he did? Is that a possibility? Because if this is what he has to do to be sober and to be straight, he might as well just go out and do drugs and go out and do stand-up, because I don't know what kind of life he's leading, but according to that guy, he's not doing good. He's vacant. Like, there's nothing there. And he's at an age now to where I don't think anyone would really care, because if he's really just living at his mom's house in Florida, just laying around on the couch all day, doing absolutely nothing, but he's like, hey, I'm staying sober and straight, that's kind of a pointless life. And apparently no one can get in contact with him, which is crazy too. I'm not talking about even the fans, but even his buddies and stuff in real life. But I don't know. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.